I want to welcome everybody from all over the United States that has descended here on Blue Mountain for this great weekend. We've got a show for you today. Before I get started, I want to just let everybody know the reason certainly we're here is to celebrate the MLK weekend and Martin Luther King's birthday. So just say a couple of things about that and then we'll get started. It's very personal to me for a couple of different reasons. I'm born Canadian, raised Canadian, but I lived a great deal of my life in the States, in Detroit. When I was young, 14 years old, I was a congressional aide to a congressman named John Conyers, and one of my jobs was walking Rosa Parks to the bus stop, as well as helping to draft Dr. King's birthday into a national holiday. I was only a child, I was only 14 years old at the time and didn't have any idea what I was involved in and how this day, all these years later, celebrated not only in the United States, but I celebrate it every year here. So with that said, the greatness that you guys have all gone through, certainly with what's going on to make it on this side of the border, I would like to welcome you to Canada. Without any further ado, let me introduce you to the powerhouse that is media, my cousin, sorry about that, and certainly a love in my life, Miss Tyra Hill. Give her a hand, guys. Tyra Hill!
What's up, MLK Ski Weekend? I can't hear you! What's up, MLK Ski Weekend? How you doing? How you doing? This is my anthem. So when I come on TV and the radio, this is what the people hear. Hey! So I just want to introduce it to you. Because I wrote it, I sung it, and I produced it. And this is what we do on the Tyra Hill Show.
Talk about it.
Hey, on the Tyra Hill Show. Hey, I wanna talk about it. Hey, welcome to the Tyra Hill Show. Make some noise
On the Tyra Hill Show.
Hey, shout out to everybody. So listen, real quick. This is what I do. You dealing with it, I talk about it. Right? So my motto is, if you're dealing with it, I'm talking about it. So it may not look like it, but I am a mother of a 26-year-old, right? Yes. 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 And I'm a nana of a 3-year-old. So what I'm trying to say is, I done been through some things in life. I done seen a lot of stuff in life, right? So today, it is going down because I'm hosting the first ever Battle of the Sexes Conversation Day Party, and it is going down on the Coca-Cola stage. So real quick, we ran through the village, and we got to asking questions. We asked the queens questions. We have some queens here representing. Come here real quick, because you look a little cold. If you move around, you will get a little warmer. Come here real quick. Real quick.
Oh, it's people behind.
Yeah, people behind you. Speaking to the mic. Look, get up there. Don't make me whip you in front of everybody. I told you I had a 26-year-old, so my whipping game is strong. I'm about to tell you what to say. Okay. Tell the people your name.
Michelle.
Tell the people where you from.
Buffalo, New York.
Hey! So we got Buffalo, New York in the house, right? Right? Okay. So Queen, you had a question. You came to me, you said, Tyra Hill, I got a lot that I want to say.
It ain't enough guys here.
But it's enough of them here. They'll be here. And we streaming live, so you in front of the world. Yep. Look right there in those cameras. Yep, we're streaming live. Say hey to everybody.
Hi, everybody else.
So listen, real quick, speaking to the mic and tell everybody what your question was.
My question was, why don't men listen? Things could be so simple if y'all would just open y'all ears and pay attention and listen.
Okay, sit right there. Now, ladies, queens, did y'all hear this, queen? Her question was, why don't men listen? That's The way we engage in truth. Okay? Hold on. But we also engage in respect. Okay? But I want you to walk your truth out. Right? Hold up. You gotta look each other in the eye. Because we gotta learn how to convey healthy. Right? So a good conversation and a respectable conversation is eye to eye. Now ask the king your question.
Why?
Hold on. Take the attitude out. Take the neck rolling out.
I had a flashback.
Okay, now step up to the mic. And this is what I want you to say. I want you to say king. And I want you to respond back to her and say queen. Okay?
King.
You need to get closer to the mic.
First, I had to take the attitude out.
Yep, get closer to the mic.
King, why do men lie? Oh no, did I say that? I came with
She done changed up the question and everything.
I came with a few questions. Sorry.
Stick to what was the first question?
Don't listen.
Okay. Why don't y'all listen?
Depends on the man that you're talking to and if he's interested in what you got to say.
Keep the conversation going. Go ahead.
So if he's not interested in what I'm saying, that's why he ain't paying attention?
Wait. Hold up. Let me come down. This is how you speak into the mic. You a woman. I shouldn't have to tell you how to speak into the mic. Okay? Now I can understand the king, I can understand him being way back here. But as a woman, I need for you to speak into the mic.
I don't want it to make that sound.
But okay, but I need for you to speak into the mic. Go ahead. Don't be shy, baby.
So if he don't like me, wait, is that why he not paying attention or listening?
Queen, that could be the problem. I mean, most likely.
So are you saying,
His truth without his words.
okay, so are you saying, King, that most men don't know how to communicate effectively because they weren't taught how to communicate effectively?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bounce it for a minute. Hey!
Stop making excuses for them.
Okay. All right, King. Speak to the queen.
Queen, I'm not making excuses for him. I'm trying to be as real as I can.
Okay, so I'm the mediator. So I'm a mediate every once in a while. So what he's saying to you, baby doll, is this. People can't give you what's not in them. Right? So if a man was never taught to communicate, how can he communicate to you if it was never instilled into him? So what you have to do, queen, listen to me, queen, what you got to do, because it ain't all on you, it's his responsibility too. You have to teach him how to communicate effectively and healthy. So what you do, you bring him to the table. See right there, that's my man, right, of 17 years, that's my husband. And sometimes Nardi don't want to listen, right? So I had to go ask somebody how to communicate with him because my husband isn't a communicator just like most men are, right? So, say for instance, if I said, babe, you forgot to take out the trash today, and I'm tired of telling you to keep taking out the trash. Now, granted, he done work 60 hours, right? But as a man, we were raised that if a man is in the house, he takes out the trash, right? Right? However, I want to uproot and replant something. If my man is working 60 weeks and the trash needs to be taken out, why don't I take out the trash? But hold up, because I'm coming on your side, tag team.
And I feel like I lost.
Hold up, you ain't left out because I'm a woman first. So, King, when your woman come to you and tell you that you're not showing her enough love, right? You hanging out with the boys, y'all watching the games, y'all at the club. Look at them, see? See what I'm saying?
It's men like you.
See what I'm saying? As women, we need for you all to be intent all up into this. So when you think about intimacy, right? Most people think of sex, right? It's kids here, so I gotta keep it clean, right? But intimacy is not about the sex, it's into me you see. Right? So what do you see when you see into me? Right? So when you look at me, King, hold on, baby, let me show you how to do it. Come, hold on, step next to me though, because I'm gonna school you today. Okay? When you look into me, I want you to see everything that I need for you to be to me. See, you don't complete me. We complete each other. You feel me? Right? So, I need a little quality time. Right? I need some attention. I need some good loving. Some food? She said she wants some food, y'all. She wants some food. But what she really wants is time and attention. And so, it ain't all about the fancy gifts, right? It ain't all about what you bring into the table. Okay, because see, you a man and you work, right? We not gonna salute you for what you supposed to do as a man anyway. Right, you don't get brownie points for going to work every day. Men, y'all hear me? You don't get brownie points for going to work every day. That's what you're supposed to do. You were created to provide, to have a family. So no, we don't care about you going to work every day because guess what? Even if we not punching a time clock, we working too. You feel me? It ain't easy taking care of a house, right? So let me tell you, as a queen and as a king, it's ways that we can kick it and talk about it without all the attitude and the disrespect. You see how you came in like, I want to know. And so the reason why I made you change your countenance was because it would have turned him off. He would have just put the wall up. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to let y'all close out this conversation. Tell him what you need from him. Okay, so I don't know if you got a boo thing. But we going to act like he the boo thing or the soon-to-be boo thing. But if this was your boo thing, tell your boo thing what you need from him, right? And then I want you, are you married? Is your wife here, girlfriend here? Because I don't want to disrespect anybody. Because I don't want to be dragging nobody through Canada. No. Okay. I want you to tell the queen, talk to her as if she was your queen to be. Okay? She's your queen to be. Okay, go ahead. Queen, go ahead. Tell him what you need from me. Okay, no, go ahead, King.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to do all that I can do to help make us one. You know what I'm saying? All I need is for you to give me your input on what you need for me to do, and that's what we're going to do. We're gonna handle this thing. Anything you need, I got you. That's how I get out.
Y'all can give it up for that. Y'all heard that man say anything you need, I got you. Okay, close out, queen. Sometimes saying less is best. All you have to say is thank you, Zaddy. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Zaddy.
Zaddy with a Z?
Yeah, baby. That's how you get minks.
I like that.
And cars and You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Zaddy.
Thank you, Zaddy.
Baby, I got you.
Go ahead. Hey! That was the first question. Thank y'all. Y'all give it up for the queen and the king. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Now I heard the ladies, they aight, but they ain't hitting on nothing. Do my fellas run this mother?
About it. Hey, turn it up a little bit. Do your thing. DJ Tyra. I'm gonna let Tyra do his thing for a minute. Hey. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna get y'all litty real quick before we go into the number 2 question, right? All right, come on, DJ Chaos.
Hey, yo, Mac, let's get you.
Hey!
Wait time. Yeah.
Go on into the mic. Now, this queen looks season, I know I ain't gonna have to tell her to speak into the mic. See?
Married no husband. Where he at?
Queen, tell us your name.
My name is Robin Smith.
Where you from,
I'm from
Queen?
Houston, Texas. I have 3 kids, 8 grandbabies, and 6 great grandbabies. And I'm looking for a husband.
H-Town is in the house. H-Town is in the house. Did I hear you, H-Town?
Where he at?
Okay, while the Queen did her feeling herself, because she's getting it. Feel yourself, Queen. Shout out to my homegirl, Troublesome. Shout out to my homegirl, Troublesome. She is Houston's first lady of hip-hop. That's my baby. I just had her on my show in Baltimore. So, Queen, you got a question.
Okay. I'm still looking for a husband.
You're still looking for a husband?
A man.
A man?
A good man.
A good man.
Where he at?
Where he at? That was like church. I'm still looking for a good husband. She said, I want a man. A good man.
My man.
She said, where he at?
My man.
Where he at?
Where he at?
Where he at? Okay, so Queen, let me ask you this. Why are you looking for him and he ain't looking for you?
I know.
So here's the question. Do you go to the right places to find you a good man?
I go to the clubs. I go to work. First I go to work.
She go to work. She go to the club. She want a good man.
A good man.
So she go to the club. Okay, so listen, check this out. Can I help you out a little bit, Queen?
Okay.
Okay, so this is what's up, right? If I was, because I hear dating is horrible, right?
Right.
I hear y'all got all these whack day naps. Stranger danger. Y'all create stalkers.
That's right.
But listen, let me give y'all a little tip, right?
Okay.
Because I'm the chick who used to run the streets and love the D-boys. I used to love men who get money, right? And so I started getting money too, right? Right. And so I just took the illegit hustle and made it legit, right? Right. So I had to change my mindset. So I stopped going to the club because see, all in the club, now I ain't saying this for everybody in the club, but most of the guys in the club, they just looking for a one-night stand. They just want to hit it and quit. You get what I'm saying? But see, if you want you a man, you got to go to places where men hang out at, like Home Depot.
Working man.
Working man. See? Can I help y'all out a little bit? Okay. So listen, let me tell you why I said Home Depot. You got a Home Depot because mostly all of the men in Home Depot are working, right? Right. Most of all the men in Home Depot are contractors. Either they're plumbers, builders, right?
That's right.
So, Home Depot offers little classes that you can take, ladies. Did y'all know that? Right, you can take up little building classes like how to, get your yard and stuff together, how to do little quick fixes in your house and stuff, right? So Home Depot is a good spot to find a good working man. Now, if you get a working man, 9 times out of 10, he's a man of valor and a man of honor. Because see, good men don't really go to work like oh baby, I've been at work today. He probably only worked like 4 hours. You see what I'm saying? When my husband go to work, because he works for the Port of Baltimore, sometimes I don't see him till the next day. He works 16 to 18 hours, right? Right, so that's a good man. But sometimes he's still a man and I got to check his, okay? All right. Right. So, hold on. The king, where the king at? Come on, king, we gonna add the king to the conversation. Come on, king. Come on. Tell us your name. Hold on, let me fix the mic because y'all see what she did to this mic? I don't know why she can't find no man. She all doing damage to the Tyra Hill show mic. Hold this for me, king. Let me tell you something. She dangerous. Let me tell you, she might put her. You like a little danger? Okay, come on. Well, tell us what your name is and where you're from.
My name is Jeff.
Jeff?
I'm originally from Cleveland, but I live in Alabama.
Okay, Cleveland, Ohio. All right, Bama, what it do? So, Jeff, you heard her question. She want a man. She can't find a good man. I want to know, okay, what would be your response to her? Did you hear my rules? Okay, let me get the rules from the beginning again, because some of y'all just rolled up. Right? Listen, this is the rules. I want you to walk your truth out. Say it from your chest. Right? Say it with your chest. But I want you to be respectful. And I want you to look her in the eye, and when you talk to her, you got to say queen. And when she talks to you, she has to say king. Okay? Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
All right, Queen, I don't think there's a particular place.
Speaking to the mic, they can't hear you, Jeff. You know what? I got to be the radio person now. Come on, TV person, speak right there. Come on, you're good.
All right, Queen, I don't think there's a particular place that you go to look for a man. It's about what are you looking for in a man.
Oh, now see, that was good. Now, what you looking for in a man? Get into the mic, Queen.
A good working hard man. Survive
So,
me, help me.
Travel
with me.
Right.
Like go to resorts and on cruises.
Okay.
Go out to eat.
Right.
And get married.
And get married. Okay. So you keep saying a good working man, but do you want a family man? Do you want a man who loves family?
Yes.
Do you want a man who understands you?
Yes.
Okay, and the reason why I'm asking is because a lot of times as women, when we say we want things in a man, we never speak our truth. Like we always say, he gotta have a job, he can't do this, he can't do that. But we never say, I want a man who knows how to pray. I want a man who knows how to forgive easily. I want a man who knows who's been through a healing process, because see, I don't want to re-raise somebody else's son. You see what I'm saying? And so all I'm saying to you, Queen, is it ain't nothing wrong with wanting a man, but just make sure you're asking God or the Creator for whatever it is that you need, not what you want. Y'all caught it? See, a lot of times we ask for what we need and not what we want. Right? Right. So, King, what would you say? Close it out for. What was your question? What was your question to the women? Okay, come on.
My question to women would be, why do women, like if I tell you something that's gonna better us, why do it have to come from somebody other than me for you to understand?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Did y'all hear that question? His question was, why when he comes to the table as the man of the house and the relationship and say, baby, I think if we do this, this will be good for us. And you turn it down, but if your homegirl say it's good, you all for it. See, that's that bull. You see what I'm saying?
It should be 50-50.
We gotta learn how to talk about it, right? Because when we have unhealthy dialogues and conversations, we create unhealthy families, right? And our kids learn to communicate unhealthy. And they walk around and they be angry and they don't know how to talk about what they feeling. Yeah. So when we teach them, I mean, think about it. My mother really didn't talk too much to me about nothing. I learned everything from the streets. Or the Bible or church. Listen, y'all, I had to go to prayer service. I can't believe I'm this crazy. Because I was at prayer service every week, Sunday school every Sunday. I used to direct the choir and all that other stuff. I'm talking about the saints be through with me, honey. Honey, let me tell y'all something. The saints be so mad at me because I'm a cussing saint. And the only reason why I ain't cussing today is because the children are around. Now, catch me on another day. I'm going to give it to you straight up with no chaser. I'm going to give it to you straight up with no chaser. I'm going to tell you what God loves, and that's the truth. And then I'm a little bit of Peter. Peter cussed a little bit, right? And cut off an ear. I will cut you quick. I'm straight booch ghetto. I'm bougie and I'm hood. I ran with the best of them. And I don't like no stuff. And in the words of my 3-year-old grandson, you don't want no smoke, Nana. So are you guys enjoying yourselves? Make some noise, MLKC Weekend! I got left? What time is it? Quick, fast, in a hurry. Everybody cold? It's 12:45. Okay, I got 15 minutes. I got another question. Come on, Queen. Come on, King. Come on, King. Come on, Queen. Queen. Introduce yourself, Queen.
My name is Coette Smith, and I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Hey, DA in the house! All right, Queen. Hold on. We gonna do it this way. I'm gonna change the game up. Introduce yourself, King.
My name is Adrian Jones, born in D.C., live in Maryland now.
All right, D.C. DMV in the house! All right, Queen. King. Y'all heard my rules? Okay. How y'all digging the conversation thus far? Okay. So, Queen, it's ladies first, right? But I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Because, see, I'm going to tell you why. Nowadays, when we as women, and we're in a relationship, we feel like the men got to pay for everything. Right? Right? Now, that's chivalry, and that's old school, and I love it. I love it. But sometimes, as women, we need to let our kings know, baby, I got you. Hey, right? Okay, so I'm going to let the king go first because, see, the king might want to bring you a conversation. Because, see, sometimes as women, we talk too much and the men don't talk enough. Right? Right? So do you mind if I switch it around, Queen? Thank you, baby. Go ahead, King.
All right, my queen. All right, question.
Uh-huh.
Why is it that you allow us kings to believe that you want to hear the truth
Hey
and
now.
act like you can deal with the truth
Hey.
in a healthy conversation, but when you hear the truth, you cop an attitude and communication is over?
That's a good question. I want to do something different here because I want to teach y'all a technique. Because what I do is I uproot and I replant, right? So, what did you hear him say? Because we don't listen and we hear what we want to hear. What did you hear your man say? Because today he your man.
Well, darling, what I hear you saying is that you tell me things, but you cut me off.
Wow.
I don't feel that you want my opinion. I feel that you feel what you feel, but you don't care about what I have to say.
Is that what you said, King? Okay, so see, this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this. Go back to the king, and I want you to listen. Hold on. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry, Zaddy. See, that's how you do that. See? All right.
No problem at all.
We hear, but we don't listen. So I want you to listen. You heard what he said. See, you heard what you wanted to hear him say. But I want you to listen. Okay, so you listening? You got to look him in his eyes so you can hear. Okay, listen. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, queen. So we're having a conversation.
Uh-huh.
Right? You asked for my honest opinion. You want me to speak to you openly and honestly. And when I do, the feedback I get from you is that you really didn't want to hear what I had to say and you shut down the conversation. So when you get the truth, even if you don't like it, even if you don't appreciate the fact that you got the truth, you shut the conversation down. Why does that happen?
What did you hear him say, Queen?
When I asked for his honest opinion about something that I asked you,
Uh-huh.
I don't get the answer that I wanted.
Can I help you out, tag team? Tag team. What he said was, you can't handle the truth.
That's right.
Is that what you said, King?
Yes.
That's what he said.
And I didn't hear what I wanted to hear, and so I get upset with you. But, that's my fault. And I should trust your opinion.
Okay, because see, here's the thing. Why do we get so defensive against the people who we love? You see what I'm saying? Because it hurts the most.
We bring emotions into it.
Because we bring emotions. But let me tell y'all something about offense. Offense, the spirit of offense will make you war against your emotions and your will to do. So here's the thing. You said something to her, King, right? She got offended. She mad. She walking around the house, big booty, stomping, slamming the damn door, ain't speaking to you rolling her neck, right? She was offended. So let me say it real slow. The spirit of offense will make you war against your emotions and your will to do. So because she was offended, she's warring against her emotions. Now it's against her will to treat you like a king, to fix your food, to give you that good loving, to communicate with you, because you done pissed her off.
True.
So what happens is, you can't, right, you gotta make a decision. Come on, bring that mic over here, see? You done make, see? Go ahead.
Well, I said, now I gotta make a decision, right? So now I have to decide, do I give off the same energy, right? Or do I follow her, try to calm her down, and bring the conversation back so we can get back to
Now that's good. You know why that's good? Because a kind word turns away wrath. You see what I'm saying? Just because she tripping on me, you got to be tripping.
But that wears on us though.
Right, and it wears, but let me help it not wear on you.
Okay.
Because a lot of times we were taught that relationships and marriage is 50-50, right? That's that BS.
Right, definitely.
You got to be 100, so when he ain't 100, y'all 100.
Right.
You got to be 100, so when she ain't 100, y'all 100.
For sure.
But you got to be the man
Always.
of the house who is able to turn it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because once again, men weren't the only ones who weren't taught how to communicate effectively and healthy. Women weren't either.
Right.
And so she shut down because she felt attacked.
Right.
But I'm going to ask you this.
Okay.
Sometimes, and I've learned this in my journey of relationships, let me tell y'all something. Honey, I was a player. I was the PIMP, okay? So I learned from my relationships that most times it's hard for us to be honest with ourselves. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely, I'll take that.
And a lot of times we let ego get in the way. So I call ego edging God out.
Okay, I'll take that.
So remove the ego, remove the spirit of offense, learn how to communicate. And so what would you want to say to your king? Make it right, queen, or I'ma chokehold you. I'm just playing.
King,
Uh-huh.
when I ask you something
Uh-huh.
about our relationship,
Uh-huh.
you don't give me an honest answer. You give me a short answer. And you seem like you blow me off.
You short. And you know what?
You can too. That's like, nah.
That ain't cool. Because if you want her to listen to you, you got to be willing to give her the same grace that she gives that you asking for. So what do you got to say to your queen and close out this conversation? Because I'm a drag you.
I would say that first you need to know your man.
Uh-huh.
And know how he communicates. And men by nature don't communicate as well as women, I say.
Uh-huh.
We don't express our emotions as well as you all do.
Uh-huh.
But you also need to understand the intent of what we say too.
Intent.
Yeah.
That's the word. That's my word for 2019. 2019, intent. Everything I do, it will be done with intent. Okay, that's a good word.
Right.
I like that.
But we need to know what you need to. So we need to step outside ourselves and try to speak a little bit more openly about our emotions. It's tough for us to do. We take a beating all day.
At work.
At work.
The world.
You know, yeah, we have. So sometimes when we come home, we're not quite in the mood to have.
Hold that thought. Can I stop you right there? So when he get home from work, don't bombard him with your attitude. That man done been worked all day, and we walking in the house expecting a meal, and you got an attitude. Or hold on. Don't see? You cutting people off. See? Or telling him what went wrong in the house. The kids did this, the kids did that. The first thing you should say is, "Hey, Zaddy, how was your day today?" See, say it, King.
That we say it disarms us. You know, lets us know somebody loves us.
Right.
So, you know, it's
and it makes you vulnerable, right?
Makes us vulnerable. Makes us look at you as something that we can look forward to coming home to.
See? Now you close it out. And don't be with a question. Make it right.
Daddy.
Hey! Shout out to the queen and the king. Y'all give it up for the queen and the king. Guys, it's been absolutely dope. I TyraHill.com. Visit my YouTube channel, The Tyra Hill Show. I am on IG, baby, and I go by the name of The Tyra Hill Show. On Facebook, it's Tyra Hill and The Tyra Hill Show. It has been an honor. Canada,